George Markopouliotis, who is the head of the representation of the European Commission in Cyprus.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure for me to be here today, and I would like to thank the organizers. I'd like to thank KISA for their kind invitation to be here with you to address this timely conference. Migration today is part and parcel of our societies. It's an inherent feature of our globalized world. It brings richness and opportunities, but it also comes with challenges. The tragedies we have witnessed in the Mediterranean are a stark reminder of the need to take bold actions to deal with the growing migration crisis. This is why the European Commission, on top of what it has been doing already so far, presented only 2 weeks ago its proposal for a comprehensive and holistic European agenda on migration. This agenda is not an emergency response. It is a strategy that will lead us forward in the next 5 to 10 years. The logic that sustains the agenda's proposals is very simple. Europe will extend a helping hand to those in need and will strive to attract those we need. This will be balanced by strong and targeted actions against those who try to abuse our system. More specifically, the agenda will be built on 4 pillars. First, reducing the incentives for irregular migration, notably by seconding European migration liaison officers to EU delegations in key third countries, by amending the Frontex legal basis to strengthen its role on return, by putting forward a new action plan with measures that aim to transform people smuggling into high-risk, low-return criminal activity, and by addressing the root causes through development cooperation and humanitarian assistance. Second pillar is border management, saving lives and securing external borders, notably by strengthening the role and capacity of Frontex, helping strengthen the capacity of third countries to manage their borders, pooling further, where necessary, certain Coast Guard functions at EU level. The third pillar will be a strong common asylum policy. The priority is to ensure a full and coherent implementation of the common European asylum system, notably by promoting systematic identification and fingerprinting, and with efforts to reduce its abuses by strengthening the safe country of origin provisions of the Asylum Procedure Directive, by evaluating and possibly revising the Dublin Regulation in 2016. Fourth, a new policy on legal migration. The focus is on maintaining a Europe which is in demographic decline as an attractive destination for migrants, notably by modernizing and overhauling the Blue Card scheme, by reprioritizing our integration policies, and by maximizing the benefits of migration policy for individuals and countries of origin, including by facilitating cheaper, faster, and safer remittance transfers. Integration of migrants is a key part of this agenda, since our migration policy will only succeed if underpinned by effective integration policies. Although the competence lies primarily with member states, the European Union actively supports actions by national governments local authorities, and civil society engaged in the complex and long-term process of fostering integration and mutual trust. To this end, over the next 6 years, the Asylum, Migration and Integration Fund will make available more than 3 billion euros to member states. The EU's financial aid does not stop here. For the 2014 to 2020 period, at least 20% of the European Social Fund resources, that is at least 16 billion euros, will be channeled to actions that promote social inclusion, including measures for the integration of migrants with a particular focus on those seeking asylum and refugees, as well as on children. The funds can support targeted initiatives to improve language and professional skills, improve access to services, promote access to the labor market, inclusive education, fostering intercultural exchanges, and promoting awareness campaigns targeting both host communities and migrants. Ladies and gentlemen, we must not forget an important additional challenge that we're facing inside Europe. We need to change the perception of public opinion on migration. Our biggest concern is the rise of racism and xenophobia, fueled by populist movements across Europe. In this respect, civil society organizations can and do play a major part in promoting positive messages on migration. I wish on this point to commend KISA and all those that are part of this EU-funded INTEGRO project, which showcases that we need to cooperate on integration, to exchange best practices, but most importantly, to actually implement actions geared towards the integration of migrants. Last but not least, let me emphasize that the European Commission is determined to build on and further develop coherent, comprehensive and effective policies that will allow all European citizens and all migrants of all our origins and community to find their place and have a bright future in our society. Thank you very much for your attention.